Hello everyone, this is Wilson with the Budget Manager by Excel Pass. In this video I will show you how to use the interactive charts. Let's click on the button and the application will take some moments to upgrade all the tables and then to show us the charts. Once we are here, we can see that we have four main sections. On the top left of the sheet we have the group of charts that we can choose. On the top right corner we have three types of frequencies, then two charts, and below the charts all the slicers that we can use to choose the information that we want to see on the charts. Before we see how to use the slicers, I would like to say that this module is protected. That means that you cannot move the graphics, the slicers, the buttons. However, in case you have problems with the slicers, you can click on this blue button right here and you will recover all the slicers defined by default. Okay, now I'll show you how to use the slicers. As you can see, there is one slicer by group of information that we have in our main table. For example, the dates, the category names, the stores, etc. If we want to choose one element of the slicer, we just click on it. For example, I click here and you will see that the chart will change. We can also choose several elements. For example, I can click on 2015, then I drag the mouse until 2017, and then we can see that the chart will change. There is also another way to do this. We click on 2015, then we hold the Shift key of the keyboard, and then we click again on 2017. And we have the same result. In case you want to choose non-continuous element, for example body care, education and fun, you just need to hold the control key, click on education and fun, and then you will see the chart with only those elements. Let's choose only one budget so you can see the three elements on the chart. We can also choose continuous and non-continuous elements. So, for example, let's choose education, food and fun, and then body care. I click on education, I can drag it onto fun, and then I hold the control key and click on body care. As you can see, we have chosen continuous and non-continuous elements. If you want to choose all the elements of one slicer, you just need to click here in this button. It is very important to know that all the slices are linked. So, for example, if I click on communication, here on the slicer store, it will show me only the communication stores. You can see the chart with all the information. However, if I want to see only the type fixed, the chart will change to show me the store with the fixed values. Now that we know how to use the slicers, let's go and see the group of charts named global. In these charts you can see only the totals, the expense and incomes. And why do we have two charts? It's simply because we have the real information and the forecast. In the forecast chart we have the fixed and forecast values, and on the left, on the real chart, we have the fixed and the variables. So, for example, this chart show me that I spent more than what I thought I was going to spend, but also that my income was higher than what I expect at the beginning of the year. I can also compare this budget with another budget, for example 2018. In this case, I expect to increase my income, and also my expenses are more realistic. Now let's see the second group of charts, which name is what's left. We're going to choose only one budget, 2018, and what we have here is the difference between the incomes and the expenses by period and also accumulated. Here you can see a huge difference between these two charts. As you can see here, I expect to have 1,784 by the end of the year. However, the chart with the real information show me that the accumulated result is higher. And this is normal because we are at the beginning of the year. So as I add more variable information, the accumulated result will be lower. These charts are very good to detect things like, for example, this huge expense during the month of April. I can also see very fast that I expected to have a negative result during the month of January, but in reality I had a positive one. And of course, as you know, it's very easy to adjust this forecast, just going back to my mobile modify and change depending on the analysis that I can make here on these charts. Now let's continue in our third group of charts, incomes and expenses. In this case, I will choose all the categories and then only the first 3 months. Now we're able to see what's going on with our categories and stores. Let's choose, for example, food. And as you can see, I expected to spend 660 and in reality I spent 253, but I can change the frequency and see more details. With a bi-monthly frequency, I can see that I expected to spend 330 every 2 weeks, but I'm spending less than that, almost half. With these charts, we can also see other things. For example, if I choose insurance, I can see the amount of money that I've been paying since 2015. We can see the global of all our stores and the evolution during all these years. And as you can see, in this case, both charts are the same because we only have fixed values. If I want to choose, for example, insurance 1, which is my car insurance, I choose that one and I can see the evolution. And this is very important to keep because we usually forget what we paid 5 or 3 years ago. So it's good to know so we can negotiate our contract. Now let's see our last group of charts named Top 10 Categories and Stores. Before we start looking at the slicers, I would like to say that here we have a huge difference compared to the other group of charts because we have one chart for category and the one on the right for stores. As you can see on the title, Top 10 by store, Top 10 by category, forecast and forecast. So both are forecast with fixed and forecast values. In case I want to see the real information, I mean the fixed and variable values, I will need to choose the type variable. But as we don't have variable values in our category insurance, we're going to change to food. And now you can see that we can choose variables. The chart changed and also the titles. Now you can see that it says fixed and variables. We still have all the categories on the left and the values organized by stores on the right. Let's unselect the budget 2018 so we can see only from 2015 to 2017. And one thing that we see here is that there is a good trend lowering our expenses in this category. And when we see the store chart, we can see that maybe it's because we were spending more money in this store, and when we change, we start making some savings. You can also see all your categories to see where are you spending more money. Let's choose, for example, 2017 and only the expenses. So in this case, we spend more money on holidays, then on the house maintenance, then on savings, etc. This is the top 10. And then we can see the stores. And if I want to see the incomes, I click on incomes. And I can see which is the main source of income. So we finished this video. We learned how to use the slicers. We also look at the difference between all the group of charts. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.